It's election season here in the United States of America. In fact, we are less than 60 days away from the Trump-Kamala face-off, and things are about to get real. When I talk real, I'm talking real estate. In fact, so many people ask me all the time, how are the elections impacting the real estate market? So I thought I would share with you a few tips to think about if you are in the position to put your home on the market for sale. Hi, I'm Nicole Stanbra. This is Living in the Palm Beaches, a Florida local YouTube channel to share with you all the nitty-gritty when it comes to real estate, as well as some of our favorite communities, things to do, places to go, and things to eat. Regardless of what news outlet or media channel you subscribe to, there's one common denominator when it comes to home buyers and homeowners in today's current real estate market, and that is simply uncertainty. There is no magic crystal ball, so a lot of people are just sitting on the sidelines and kind of waiting to see how things play out. For some people, that might be the best bet, but today I wanted to share with you a few ideas and tips and just things to chew on when making that decision. To start with, the interest rates has been a huge factor for many home buyers. We've seen rates go up, kind of stabilize, drop down a little bit, come back up, and now we're at a point where rates are slowly decreasing. In fact, just recently we hit around 6.5%, which is decreased from our previous rates of upwards of 8% just a few months ago. So I think we're trending in the right direction. And the way interest rates impacts our market is that all of these buyers who have been sitting on the sideline waiting to purchase flood the market back just when the interest rates drop down, hoping that they can save a couple of extra bucks on their monthly mortgage. The elections, of course, impact our interest rates, whether directly or indirectly. Of course, the government is trying to create a way and a path for buyers to purchase properties in a way that doesn't break the bank, because for many years and for many folks, it still is. Let's not talk about inflation, but nonetheless, we are seeing a decrease in interest rates, and it is expected that we'll see another reduction in the upcoming months, probably before elections. Surprise, surprise. When that happens again, we are mixing in more buyers coming to the market and more sellers considering to put their property on the market for sale, supply and demand. So everything typically works that way. While we can't predict things with a magic crystal ball, we can, however, track and study the historical data over the last decades. And we know that every single election period, every cycle except for one, home values have actually increased in value after the election. Regardless of which candidate won, we have actually seen home values increase after a national election, which is a great sign. So when you look at buyers coming back into the market because of interest rates, and then sellers or homeowners putting their home on the market because there's more buyers, this creates a perfect storm for many homeowners and home buyers. This wait and see mentality may be nearing an end in the next couple of months. So for those homeowners who are thinking of bringing their home to market soon, or maybe it's already listed for sale, I have a few tips and suggestions to share with you. Number one is to stay neutral. And by neutral, I mean simply unbrand your home from any political affiliation. I know we are right in the thick of election season. Tensions are high. People are excited and maybe super energized. But when it comes to selling your home, real estate and politics, they don't really mix that well. So you want to make sure if you have flags or posters or signage or hats or things on your refrigerator, magnets, whatever it may be, definitely declutter those, remove those from your home. You just never know who the prospective buyer may be, and that buyer may have the same amount of energy and excitement about their presidential candidate. It just may be a different candidate than you. And we just never want two people to collide based off of politics when it comes to purchasing a home. And I've seen it before firsthand, clients who are on one side of the aisle trying to sell their home to a client on another side of the aisle, and I'm telling you, it never goes well. So treat your home like it's a model showroom, right? Unbranded, a blank canvas, clean, meticulous, decluttered, depersonalize. I mean, most realtors would share that same set of advice. Another tip that I would share with you is be strategic. And this is really where it's important to make sure that you're aligned with and hiring a real estate professional who best represents you, your interests, and your timeline. There may be a situation where the best bet is for you to actually wait to put your home on the market until after the elections. There may be a different situation where it's probably best to list it now and try to get it under contract before the elections. It's all very case by case dependent, and there's really no one size fits all strategy. It needs to be specific towards the client, their timeline, and their goals. It can be impacted based off of the community, the property type, the price point, the area. There's so many variables that are important when it comes to putting a home on market and leveraging the current market dynamics. So make sure that you are represented by an agent who understands the overall goal, as well as how the market is currently trending, studies the statistical data from decades ago, as well as staying very close to the new current local news and how it impacts the real estate market. Thanks for tuning into my channel. And as always, my name is Nicole Stanbra. This is Living in the Palm Beaches. God bless America, regardless of who you vote for.